Hello, this is Ashley Simone and Foodgasm. They say opposites attract, and they sure do in this traditional Moroccan dish called Bisteeya. I just love the sweet and savory commingling together in this sensual delight. I have a naked onion here. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna do a fine chop. Gotta be careful though, make sure you don't chop your fingers off. Love the smell of the onions, it even makes me cry. Great. A tablespoon of olive oil, and put the onions in. And let's get cooking on a medium heat. A little salt and pepper. Dish is gonna be tasty, I love it. Gonna saute these till they're soft and sweating. Now for my spices, the best part. I love when I can get spicy. I've got some ginger. This is ground ginger, not fresh. Some cinnamon and saffron. Oh, beautiful saffron. Give that a little stir. We have seitan. No, not the red fiery guy. Seitan is a meat substitute made from wheat gluten. It's really tasty. You can use it in place of anything. Today we're using in place of chicken. Maybe not so secret, but just my favorite ingredient are golden raisins. I've got some vegetable broth. Now you're gonna fill it just so it's covering on top of all the other ingredients. Now to remove the seitan. Okay. Smells divine. We'll set this aside. Now, you would let the broth reduce to about 2/3 cups, but I've already reduced this broth. This is what's nice and thick. I'm gonna add the tofu. This is very important because this helps thicken the dish. It's gonna absorb all that delicious flavor. I'm gonna break it up. You're gonna use a silken soft tofu. Just in case it's not thickening up quite enough, I've got a little bit of cornstarch dissolved in water. Great, it's getting nice and thick. Now for my herbs. I have 1 cup of finely chopped parsley. I love fresh herbs in my food. Just makes it taste so good. Oh. And that was a 1/2 cup of freshly chopped cilantro. That looks fantastic. Now add that naughty seitan back into the dish. There we go. Let's give it one final stir. Oh, it has a wonderful golden hue from that tasty saffron. Now for the assembly. I just love phyllo dough, but it's sort of a love-hate relationship because it tastes wonderful, looks great, but it's a little hard to use. But make sure, it's very important to have it stored nicely under a moist towel to keep it nice and soft. I've got a pan here. I'm gonna oil it up. Lots of lovely olive oil. This dish definitely has a lot of olive oil, but it just adds to the flavor. This is very temperamental, but it is so worth it when you taste that lovely crisp exterior to the pie. Okay. And give it a good oil up. This looks lovely. I love a good olive oil. Okay, ready for the first layer. You're gonna wanna put 6 layers into your pan. Be very careful, and you're gonna layer them all the way around so it's fully covered. There we go, gently set that in. Now it's time for the savory filling. Okay. Now back to that pesky phyllo, but oh so tasty. I'm gonna put 4 more phyllo layers on top. Phew, this is a lot of work, but boy, is it gonna be worth it. And I am getting hungry. Now for that sweet part of that dish. These are slivered almonds that I've toasted to nice golden brown with a little bit of olive oil. Toss them with some cinnamon sugar, put that on top, and I'm gonna put 2 more layers of phyllo dough, wrap it in, and throw it in the oven. And now you're gonna carefully fold those layers in towards the center. This is gonna bake into that lovely, crispy, golden crust. And don't worry about it being perfect. It's a little bit more of a rustic dish. There we go. Make sure it's all nice and sealed in. Okay, we're gonna put this in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes and then we're gonna flip it. Now I'm gonna check and see how my Bisteeya pie is cooking. Looks good. I think it's time to do the flip. All right, put that down. Be very careful since it's very hot. Get a nice flat plate that you can flip it over onto. Okay, put them there. Okay, here we go. Excellent. Give it a little hit, make sure it's good and loose. There's lots of olive oil, so it should come out pretty good. Ah, that looks gorgeous. This is where the artistry and the skill comes in. And voila! Cook it for another 15 minutes and then we're ready to decorate it and serve. I'm hungry. Now that I have let my pie cook, let it cool a little bit and put it on a nice decorative plate. This is another sweet element in the Bisteeya pie. Put a little bit of powdered sugar and just gently toss that all around. Ooh. And now some cinnamon. Ooh, gently place that because that goes through a little quicker. Just remember there was some cinnamon in the dish, so this kind of brings out that element. And now to cut it up and do a taste test. That looks good. Give myself a nice big piece. I know I am hungry. Okay. One more slice. Okay. And here we go. Oh, that looks fantastic. This is for my friend. Gotta have a friend when you have food. And this is for me. Now time to taste it. That is so good. I love the sweet and the savory commingling together. It tastes just divine. I am Ashley Simone and this has been Foodgasm. I hope you've enjoyed yours as much as I've enjoyed mine. And remember, food is love. Mwah.